Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk to you about something that transcends mere success, something that touches the very core of who we are and why we are here. This is the journey of personal development and self-improvement. It is not a luxury, it is a mandate for anyone who desires to fulfill their purpose on this earth. Vision is essential because it is the blueprint for your life. Without a clear vision, you are like a ship without a compass, drifting in the vast ocean with no sense of direction or purpose. Vision is the ability to see beyond what is and to grasp what can be. It is not just a dream or a wish, it is a vivid mental picture of your desired future. When you have a vision, you have a reason to get up in the morning. You have a goal that pulls you forward, even when the journey gets tough. A clear vision gives meaning to your actions and decisions. It helps you filter out the distractions and focus on what truly matters. Vision is not about what you currently see with your physical eyes. It is about what you see with your mind and spirit. It is about tapping into the possibilities that lie within you and aligning your life with those possibilities. When you have a vision, you are no longer content with just existing. You are driven to live with purpose. Vision is the foundation of leadership. People are naturally drawn to those who have a clear sense of where they are going. When you articulate your vision, you inspire others to believe in something greater than themselves. A leader without vision is like a traveler with no map, leading people in circles instead of progress. Vision turns you into a magnet for opportunities and people who share your passion and mission. Vision is also the fuel for perseverance. When challenges arise, and they will, it is your vision that will keep you moving forward. Vision provides the why behind every sacrifice and every late night. It gives you the courage to keep going when others quit. Without vision, setbacks will easily discourage you. But when your vision is strong, you will see every obstacle as a stepping stone, not a stumbling block. Moreover, vision sets boundaries for your life. It helps you say no to the things that do not align with your purpose. Many people get stuck in the cycle of busyness because they lack a clear vision. They chase every opportunity and get pulled in 1,000 different directions, only to realize they are not truly moving forward. But with vision, you learn to say no to the good so you can say yes to the best. Your vision will become the standard by which you measure your decisions and priorities. Vision is also dynamic. It evolves as you grow. What you see for your life today may expand tomorrow as you gain new insights and experiences. That is why it is important to revisit your vision regularly, to refine it and ensure it still resonates with who you are becoming. Do not be afraid to adjust your vision as you grow. It is not a rigid plan, but a living, breathing expression of your purpose. To develop a powerful vision, you must first quiet the noise around you and listen to the whispers of your heart. Spend time in reflection, prayer, or meditation, seeking clarity about what truly matters to you. Ask yourself, what do I see when I close my eyes and dream about my future? What do I feel passionate about? What legacy do I want to leave behind? Your answers to these questions will help you craft a vision that is authentic and meaningful. Write your vision down. There is power in putting your vision on paper. It turns your intangible dreams into something tangible that you can see and declare every day. Your written vision becomes a reminder of what you are working toward, especially on days when you feel lost or discouraged. It is a covenant between you and your purpose. Once you have your vision, you must guard it fiercely. Not everyone will understand your vision, and that is okay. Some people will doubt you, and some may even mock you. But remember, your vision was given to you, not to them. It is your responsibility to protect it and nurture it. Do not let the opinions of others water down your vision. Stay true to what you see, even if no one else sees it yet. Surround yourself with people who support your vision. These are the people who will encourage you when you feel like giving up and celebrate with you when you achieve your milestones. The right relationships can breathe life into your vision and keep you accountable to your purpose. Vision is not just about personal ambition. It is about fulfilling a greater purpose that impacts others. When your vision aligns with a higher calling, when it is about serving others and making a difference in the world, it becomes even more powerful. You move from merely existing to living a life of significance. Finally, remember that vision requires faith. It requires you to believe in something you cannot yet see in the physical world. It requires you to trust that your life has meaning and that you are here for a reason. Your vision will demand that you step out of your comfort zone and take risks. It will challenge you to grow and become the person you were created to be. Vision is essential because it defines your path, fuels your passion, and unlocks your potential. It is the light that guides you through the darkest seasons of your life. Nurture it, protect it, and let it lead you into the destiny you were designed to fulfill. Discipline is the bridge that connects the dreams in your heart with the reality of your life. While many people have grand visions and noble aspirations, only those who embrace discipline will see those dreams come to fruition. Discipline is the practice of doing what needs to be done, even when you do not feel like it. It is the ability to control your impulses, to delay gratification, and to stay committed to the process regardless of how you feel in the moment. Discipline is not punishment. It is a form of self-love. It is choosing to do the hard things today so you can enjoy the rewards tomorrow. Discipline demands that you make sacrifices, that you put in the hours of work, and that you consistently show up, even when you are tired or discouraged. It is easy to get excited about a goal when it is fresh in your mind, but true discipline is what keeps you going long after the excitement has faded. A disciplined person is not swayed by every passing trend or fleeting desire. They have learned to master themselves. They understand that their greatest enemy is not external circumstances, but their own lack of self-control. Discipline is the ability to tell yourself no when temptation comes knocking, and to stay focused on the long-term reward instead of the short-term pleasure. One of the most powerful aspects of discipline is its ability to create momentum. Small, consistent actions done every day compound over time to produce extraordinary results. It is not the big, dramatic moments that shape your life, but the small choices you make when no one is watching. The decision to wake up early and pursue your goals. The decision to invest in your mind by reading and learning. The decision to stay healthy by eating well and exercising. These small acts of discipline are the building blocks of success. Discipline also brings order to your life. It helps you create routines and habits that support your vision. Instead of living reactively, constantly putting out fires and chasing after whatever seems urgent, discipline allows you to live proactively. You become intentional about your time, your energy, and your resources. You no longer waste your days on things that do not matter because you have a standard that guides you. But discipline is not easy. It requires a level of commitment that most people are not willing to give. It requires you to say no to comfort and yes to challenge. It demands that you do the things you do not feel like doing, like getting up early, practicing your skills, or facing your fears. It is in these moments of discomfort that growth happens. Discipline is the soil in which your potential can grow and bear fruit. The truth is that discipline is not a one-time decision, it is a daily choice. Every morning, you must decide whether you will pursue your goals or give in to the temptation of ease. Every day, you must choose between what you want now and what you want most. It is in these daily decisions that your future is shaped. Discipline is not glamorous. It is often boring and repetitive, but it is in that repetition that excellence is born. Another key to discipline is understanding the power of consistency. Success does not come from doing something once in a while. It comes from doing it every day. Consistency turns actions into habits and habits into character. The more you practice discipline, the stronger it becomes. It is like a muscle that grows with use. The more you flex it, the easier it becomes to maintain it. Discipline also requires a clear sense of purpose. If you do not know why you are doing something, it will be hard to stay committed to it. That is why your vision is so important. It gives meaning to your discipline. When you remember why you started, you find the strength to keep going. Discipline without purpose is just drudgery, but discipline with purpose is a powerful force that can change your life. To cultivate discipline, you must start small. Do not try to change everything at once. Pick one area of your life and commit to being disciplined in that area. As you experience small wins, your confidence will grow, and you will be able to tackle bigger challenges. Celebrate your progress along the way. Discipline is not about perfection, it is about progress. It is about getting a little bit better every day. It is also important to recognize that discipline is a mindset. It is not just about external actions. It is about the internal decision to take control of your life. It is the realization that no one is coming to do it for you. You must take responsibility for your own growth and success. Discipline is the decision to be proactive instead of reactive, to act instead of making excuses. Finally, discipline is a form of respect for yourself, for your purpose, and for the people who believe in you. It shows that you value your time, your gifts, and the opportunities you have been given. Discipline is the path to mastery, to excellence, and to the fulfillment of your destiny. It is the quiet force that takes you from where you are to where you are meant to be. Knowledge is the foundation of all growth and progress. It is the key that unlocks potential and turns dreams into reality. Without knowledge, even the most gifted individuals will find themselves limited in their ability to achieve their purpose. Knowledge is more than just information. It is understanding, wisdom, and the insight to apply what you have learned to your daily life. In a world that is constantly changing, knowledge is the one asset that never loses its value. The pursuit of knowledge is not optional for those who desire to grow and improve. It is a deliberate choice to invest in yourself and to expand your capacity. Knowledge opens doors that talent alone cannot. It allows you to see possibilities that others overlook and to find solutions to problems that seem insurmountable. It equips you with the tools you need to turn your vision into reality. Knowledge also has the power to change your mindset. It transforms how you see yourself and the world around you. When you learn something new, it stretches your thinking and challenges you to rise above your current limitations. Knowledge replaces fear with confidence and replaces confusion with clarity. It empowers you to make better decisions and to live a life that is guided by wisdom instead of impulse. One of the most important things to understand about knowledge is that it must be actively pursued. It will not come to you by accident. You must seek it out, be willing to humble yourself, and recognize that you do not know everything. A teachable spirit is essential for growth. Those who believe they already know it all will never discover the treasures that knowledge holds. True knowledge begins with humility, the willingness to admit that there is always more to learn. To pursue knowledge is to become a student of life. It means that you are always observing, always questioning, and always open to new ideas and perspectives. You must be willing to read, to listen, and to engage with people who think differently from you. Knowledge is not confined to classrooms or formal education. It is found in every experience, every conversation, and every challenge you face. Reading is one of the most powerful ways to acquire knowledge. Books are repositories of wisdom, containing the distilled experiences of others who have walked the path before you. When you read, you tap into the minds of great thinkers and leaders who have shaped the world. Make it a habit to read every day, even if only for a few minutes. Over time, these small investments will compound, expanding your mind and broadening your horizons. Another way to gain knowledge is by seeking out mentors. A mentor is someone who has already achieved what you aspire to achieve and who is willing to guide you on your journey. Their insights and advice can save you years of trial and error. Never be too proud to ask for help or to learn from someone who has gone before you. Wisdom is often found in the counsel of those who have faced the battles you are just beginning to fight. Experience is also a powerful teacher. Every success and every failure carries a lesson. Do not waste your experiences by ignoring what they have to teach you. Reflect on your past, both the victories and the defeats, and ask yourself what you can learn from them. Experience turns theory into practice and knowledge into wisdom. It is important to remember that knowledge is not just about gathering facts. It is about application. Many people know a lot, but they do not live what they know. True knowledge is demonstrated in action. It is not enough to understand the principles of discipline, purpose, or vision. You must put them into practice in your daily life. Knowledge without application is like a well without water. It promises refreshment, but it does not deliver. In today's world, information is everywhere. We are bombarded with data and opinions from every direction. But not all information is true, and not all knowledge is equal. You must learn to discern what is valuable and what is not. Do not be content with surface-level understanding. Dig deeper, seek the truth, and be willing to challenge your assumptions. Wisdom is found not in knowing many things, but in knowing what is true and what truly matters. Knowledge also requires a sense of curiosity. The most successful people are those who never lose their sense of wonder. They are always asking questions, always looking for better ways to do things, and always pushing the boundaries of what is possible. Curiosity keeps you young, keeps you vibrant, and keeps you growing. It turns every day into an opportunity to learn something new. Finally, knowledge is meant to be shared. When you learn something that has helped you, do not keep it to yourself. Share it with others, and you will find that your understanding deepens and your influence grows. Teaching is one of the most powerful ways to learn because it forces you to clarify your thoughts and communicate them clearly. Knowledge that is shared multiplies its impact and enriches not only your life, but the lives of those around you. The pursuit of knowledge is a lifelong journey. There will always be more to learn, more to discover, and more to become. Embrace the journey with humility and passion, and you will find that knowledge is not just information, it is the light that illuminates your path and the key that unlocks your destiny. Character is the bedrock upon which all lasting success is built. It is the invisible force that shapes your decisions, guides your actions, and determines how far you can go in life. While talent and intelligence can open doors for you, only character can keep those doors open and allow you to thrive in every season of your journey. Character is not about how you appear to others. It is about who you are at your core, in the quiet moments when no one is watching and there is no applause. At the heart of character is integrity, the unwavering commitment to do what is right, even when it is difficult or inconvenient. Integrity means being honest in your words and actions, staying true to your values, and refusing to compromise your principles for temporary gain. It means that your word is your bond, and people can trust you because you live what you say. In a world where shortcuts and deception seem to be the norm, integrity stands out as a light that guides others and brings stability to your own life. Another aspect of character is humility. Humility is not thinking less of yourself, it is thinking of yourself less. It is the willingness to listen to others, to admit when you are wrong, and to learn from your mistakes. A humble person does not need to boast or prove themselves because they are secure in their identity and value. Humility allows you to connect deeply with others because it creates an atmosphere of respect and openness. It is in the humble heart that true growth takes root. Character also involves courage, the bravery to stand up for what is right, even in the face of opposition. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is the decision to act despite fear. It is the willingness to speak the truth, to take risks, and to confront injustice, even when it costs you something. Courage is what allows you to live authentically, without hiding behind masks or pretending to be someone you are not. It is the foundation of a life that is both honest and inspiring. A person of character is also marked by consistency. They are the same person in every situation, whether they are with family, at work, or among strangers. Their values do not change based on who is watching or what they stand to gain. Consistency builds trust because people know what to expect from you. It creates a sense of reliability and dependability that is invaluable in relationships and leadership. Respect for others is another hallmark of strong character. It is the recognition that every person has value and deserves to be treated with dignity. Respect is shown not only in how you speak to others, but also in how you listen and care for their well-being. A person of character does not use others for their own benefit or manipulate situations to gain an advantage. They build others up and seek to create an environment where everyone can thrive. Character is not something that happens overnight. It is forged in the choices you make every day. Every decision, no matter how small, shapes who you are becoming. When you choose honesty over convenience, kindness over selfishness, and perseverance over quitting, you are building the foundation of a life marked by character. It is in the small, daily acts of integrity and self-discipline that character is formed and strengthened. One of the most powerful ways to develop character is to face challenges with the right mindset. Adversity reveals what is inside of you. When you are under pressure, your true character comes to the surface. Challenges give you the opportunity to practice patience, to develop resilience, and to deepen your compassion for others. Instead of avoiding hardship, embrace it as the training ground for your character. Character is not only about how you treat others, it is also about how you treat yourself. It involves holding yourself accountable to high standards and refusing to settle for mediocrity. It is about being honest with yourself about your weaknesses and taking responsibility for your growth. Self-respect is a crucial part of character because it sets the tone for how you interact with the world around you. True character is revealed in moments of choice. It is easy to do the right thing when the stakes are low and there is no pressure. But when you are tempted to compromise, when no one would know if you took the easy way out, that is when your character is truly tested. Every time you choose what is right over what is easy, you strengthen the foundation of your character. Character also means living with gratitude. It is recognizing that you are not entitled to anything, but that every blessing is a gift and every opportunity is a chance to serve. Gratitude keeps your heart soft and your spirit generous. It helps you see beyond your own needs and find joy in lifting others up. In the end, character is the legacy you leave behind. It is what people will remember long after your achievements have faded. It is the quiet strength that influences others and inspires them to rise to a higher standard. While the world may reward talent and charm in the short term, it is character that earns respect and admiration in the long run. When you build your life on the foundation of character, you create a legacy that is unshakable. You become a person of substance, someone who can be trusted and relied upon. In every season, whether in success or in struggle, your character will be the anchor that keeps you grounded and the compass that guides you to your true purpose. Vision is the light that illuminates the path of your life and the force that pulls you forward even when the way is unclear. It is more than just a picture in your mind. It is the deep sense of purpose and direction that guides your decisions, fuels your passion, and shapes your destiny. Without vision, people wander aimlessly, drifting from one thing to another, never truly finding fulfillment or significance. Vision gives meaning to your efforts and significance to your struggles. A clear vision begins with seeing beyond where you are today. It requires you to lift your eyes above your current circumstances and imagine what could be possible. Vision is the ability to see potential where others see problems and to believe in what does not yet exist. It is the seed of greatness planted in your heart, waiting to be nurtured and brought to life. When you have a vision, you are no longer content to live passively or to simply accept whatever comes your way. You become intentional about your choices because you know they are building towards something bigger. Every decision, every action, and every sacrifice gains meaning when you know why you are doing it. Vision transforms your daily routine into a series of purposeful steps on the road to your destiny. One of the most powerful aspects of vision is that it brings focus to your life. In a world full of distractions, vision acts like a compass, helping you determine what matters most and what is merely noise. It allows you to say no to the things that would pull you off course and to stay committed to the things that align with your purpose. When you have a clear vision, you waste less time, energy, and resources on things that do not matter. Vision also gives you resilience. Life is full of challenges and obstacles, but when you have a vision, you are able to persevere through them because you have something worth fighting for. Vision is what keeps you going when you are tired, discouraged, or tempted to give up. It reminds you that the struggles you face today are only temporary and that the reward on the other side is worth the pain of the journey. The power of vision is that it can inspire not only yourself, but also those around you. A person with vision becomes a source of hope and encouragement to others. They light the way for those who have lost their sense of purpose and help them find their own path. Vision attracts people who are looking for direction, and it empowers them to rise above their limitations and contribute to something greater than themselves. But vision does not come automatically. It must be cultivated and clarified. You must take the time to reflect on your values, your passions, and your unique gifts. Ask yourself what truly matters to you and what kind of legacy you want to leave behind. Vision is born in those moments of quiet reflection when you dare to dream beyond what is comfortable or familiar. Once you have a vision, you must commit to it fully. A vision that is not pursued with action is just a wish. You must be willing to do the work, to make the sacrifices, and to stay the course even when progress seems slow. Vision requires discipline and persistence. It demands that you hold yourself to a higher standard and refuse to settle for anything less than the fullness of what you know you are called to do. It is important to understand that your vision may evolve over time. As you grow and learn, your understanding of what you want to achieve may deepen or shift. That is natural and healthy. What matters is that you remain true to the core of who you are and to the deepest desires of your heart. Do not be afraid to refine your vision as you gain new insights and experiences. Vision is also about seeing beyond your own needs and desires. The most powerful visions are those that serve others and make a positive impact on the world. When your vision includes a mission to lift others up and bring hope to those around you, it becomes a source of strength and fulfillment that goes far beyond personal success. A vision that is rooted in service has the power to change not only your life, but the lives of countless others. To nurture your vision, you must protect it from negativity and doubt. There will always be voices that tell you it cannot be done or that you are not enough. You must guard your heart and stay connected to people and environments that support and inspire you. Surround yourself with those who believe in your vision and who will encourage you to keep moving forward, even when the road is difficult. Finally, vision requires faith. You must be willing to trust in what you cannot yet see and to believe that the seeds you are planting today will bear fruit in the future. Faith gives you the courage to take the first step, even when the destination is not fully clear. It allows you to keep going, knowing that every effort and every act of faith is moving you closer to the life you were created to live. Vision is the blueprint for your life. It is the promise of what can be if you are willing to dream big, work hard, and stay true to who you are. It is the fire that burns within you, the light that shines in the darkness, and the hope that carries you through every season. When you embrace your vision and commit to it with all your heart, you unlock a power within you that can overcome any obstacle and achieve greatness beyond your imagination. Discipline is the silent force that fuels your potential and turns your dreams into reality. It is the art of mastering yourself, of bringing your mind, body, and spirit under control so that you can live a life of purpose and significance. Discipline is not about punishment or rigid rules. It is about harnessing your energy and focusing it on what truly matters. It is the bridge between intention and accomplishment, between the ideas in your mind and the life you live each day. Discipline begins with a decision to take responsibility for your life and to refuse to let excuses, distractions, or temporary pleasures control you. It means choosing long-term gain over short-term comfort and consistently doing what needs to be done, even when you do not feel like it. Discipline is the ability to say no to what is easy and yes to what is right. At the heart of discipline is the power of habits. The small choices you make every day determine the direction of your life. Discipline is built in the moments when you wake up early to pursue your goals, when you say no to unhealthy temptations, and when you push through discomfort to keep growing. Each time you make the hard choice, you strengthen the muscle of discipline, and that strength compounds over time to create a life of purpose and excellence. Discipline also involves setting boundaries for yourself and creating a structure that supports your growth. It is about designing your environment in a way that minimizes distractions and maximizes focus. This might mean setting limits on how you spend your time, who you spend it with, and what you allow into your mind and heart. A disciplined person understands that their environment shapes their behavior, and they take deliberate steps to create spaces that nurture their vision and values. One of the most important aspects of discipline is consistency. Anyone can be disciplined for a day or a week, but true discipline is measured over the long term. It is the daily, often unseen work that builds character and credibility. Consistency requires patience because the results of discipline are not always immediate. But with time, consistency yields results that are undeniable and enduring. Discipline is also about self-control. It is the ability to manage your emotions and impulses so that they do not derail you from your goals. Emotions are powerful, but they should not be allowed to dictate your choices. Discipline gives you the ability to pause, reflect, and choose your actions with wisdom instead of reacting impulsively. It helps you navigate challenges with grace and to keep moving forward, even when the path is difficult. In many ways, discipline is a form of respect for yourself, for your vision, and for the people who depend on you. It means honoring your commitments and following through on your promises. It means showing up fully in every area of your life, not because you are forced to, but because you recognize that your life has value and your actions have impact. Discipline is not something that comes naturally to most of us. It requires intentional practice and a willingness to embrace discomfort. It means doing things you do not always feel like doing because you know they are necessary for your growth. It means making sacrifices in the present for the sake of a better future. Every time you choose discipline over ease, you build trust with yourself and prove that you are capable of living according to your highest values. To cultivate discipline, you must first be clear about your goals. When you know what you are working toward and why it matters, it becomes easier to stay disciplined. Your vision becomes the anchor that keeps you steady when you are tempted to give up or to settle for less. Remind yourself regularly of why you started and what is at stake. Let your vision be the fuel that keeps you disciplined in the face of challenges. Discipline also requires self-compassion. You will not always get it right. There will be days when you slip, when you fall short, and when you feel like you have failed. In those moments, discipline is about getting back up, learning from your mistakes, and continuing to move forward. It is about treating yourself with grace, not as an excuse to quit, but as the motivation to keep growing and improving. Surrounding yourself with disciplined people can also strengthen your own discipline. When you see others living with intention and purpose, it inspires you to do the same. Seek out mentors, friends, and communities that value discipline and hold each other accountable. Their example will encourage you, and their support will help you stay on course when your own resolve is tested. Discipline is ultimately an expression of love for your future, love for the people you serve, and love for the person you are becoming. It is the daily practice of aligning your actions with your highest values and refusing to be distracted by the noise of the world. It is the quiet commitment to show up, do the work, and honor the gifts and opportunities you have been given. In every area of your life, discipline brings freedom. It frees you from the tyranny of your impulses and the limitations of your past. It gives you the power to create the life you desire and to become the person you were meant to be. Though it requires effort and sacrifice, the rewards of discipline are profound and lasting, a life of purpose, impact, and fulfillment.